Hola, amigos del jardín. Hello, garden friends. Just doing a weekly update. I haven't done one in the last 2 weeks. This is my garden stock veggie tower. Um, I have things growing, but things are looking a little chaotic. Last week we had quite a few rains come in, one after the other. Um, I did feed them today, but I had already watered them considering that we have our first really hot day on this Mother's Day. Um, it's in the US, of course. It is it was quite hot today. I think we got close to 100, right under. So as you can tell, everything's slightly yellow. But it's just due to overwatering, maybe due to the fact that it rained so much last week. So I keep having to weed out these little elm seedlings. But we have peppers, we have cherry tomatoes, we have a calendulum, we have some chard, we did have some lettuce. It's already gone to seed. I'm going to try to collect the seed. Well, it's bolted, but it's gone to seed. So I'm going to try to collect that. And we do have some of this lettuce here. And we had some mustard. We have some dill, some basil, some parsley. So we'll see how it goes. And then this was a really pretty purple iris, which is really nice. I'm not sure if this can is going to come back. This is my tropicals. Need to find a place for them. Another tropical. So this section is in transition. I have quite a bit to do here. My rain barrel and then just a bunch of junk over there. They need to clean up. This is not totally where I want it, but it is what it is right now. These are some geraniums I bought this year and some mints in there that I need to get potted up. These are cannas that overwintered. These are these are volunteers from a when I took horticulture classes, we had some plants that we took home, and that was one of them. And it's been popping up in the garden the last 6 years. Um, this is a yellow agastache that's trash. Phlox, some mint, some cannas, more cannas, some gladiolus. I did have these Asiatic lilies that were gonna bloom, but they all had little flower buds. But I think the lily bug got to it, the lily beetle. Um, Darn thing. We have some gladiolus coming out, some cannas that overwintered, hyacinth bean. I haven't done anything to this side this year. Whatever's growing there has either overwintered or volunteered. I do need to clean it up. Um, there's a little. My nephew helped me paint that, and I need to get some more paint for the top. I'm also going to be moving that over there, and then we have some snapdragons that overwintered. Um, right there, isn't it gorgeous? This needs some maintenance here. This pot does not have any drainage, but it's perfect for these plants here that require a lot of water. I have an Asian Confederate Star Jasmine, a rose that I had moved from somewhere else that had volunteered. This is a cranium right here. Like I said, this is an area I really need to work on. I have a bunch of setup and prep. This is a garden card I bought last year that I still haven't put together. For a while, I lost the hardware to attach most of this stuff, so I need to find it again. I think most of it is together now. I just need to put these up. I need the hardware for that. So these are kind of my tools. It's kiddie pool on top of a fire bed. I just need a surface to put stuff in. I was working on a garden project today, which is I had made these. I bought a little wood burning kit, and I bought some stamps and I made these and I treated them today with some Thompson Clear Seal. Most of the packaging has disappeared, but yeah, this is the clear one. Um, so I did these, and I did those, and I had a little bit of a haul, some garden things I bought, and I also treated. I didn't treat this one. Um, these are from the 99-cent store. These are actually from the 99-cent store. These also came in a packet of 10 from the 99-cent store. These garden stakes are from the 99-cent store, but I really need to take them out of the package because they're mildewing. Look at that fungus. Ugh. I bought this for the shed so I could have some power in there. Need to put that up. I bought this because we have mosquitoes coming out now. That was from a local farm store. And I bought these from the Ace hose menders because I replaced a faucet bib yesterday. For those that don't know, a faucet bib is that little outside faucet where, oh, why do I have this in here? Oh gosh, I have no idea what this is here. Drain it. No mosquitoes, thank you. There's a little hose thing. I actually put something here so I wouldn't get water in there, but so it wouldn't wet the wood I already had prepped. This is some, I believe these are survey stakes. I bought them at the Ace, which this should have been 89 cents, but apparently the price went up to 139. Anyway, I've got a small, medium, and large. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with them. I do want to do some wood burning, maybe plant stakes, labels. I'm just trying to figure out what for, which ones. And this is my little garden area that I've worked on. Move these cannas because I really like the dark color against that light blue. These are the, maybe I just treated these. I also got these at the 99 store. These were $2.99. The garden stakes were a packet of 10 for $1, 99 cents. Oh, and I also got these for 99 cents each. This was $1.49. These are $2.49. And I got this one for $1.99. And I got these really pretty lavenders at Lavender Ridge Farm. Okay, back to where I was going. So I have some fall asters growing. This is a phlox. My hyacinth bean is growing well. I had thrown some seed out in this late on that last snow day. I think it was like January 27th. And I didn't really know if anything was going to come back. But those are sweet peas. So I don't know if these are going to survive the heat right now. But I really hope they do because I really want sweet peas. I've always wanted to plant those. We had a lily bloom. It's really rich, dark red color. Um, that one, the buds disappeared. That is Mexican petunia. It's going to be tall. I'm not sure what this is. I do have some flax here. Some more of the volunteer. This is actually, it's got some orange striation, which I actually like. And you see how it's milky. This is actually in the Poinsettia family, which scientific name I cannot think of right now. But these are also poppies that came out, which I'm trying to keep. And I'm trying to keep this horse herb and these, well, this bed free of saplings. These stupid elm saplings, seedlings. This is a iris I just planted about a month ago. This looks like more phlox. This is more phlox. This is some kind of vegetable. That's a lamnium planted this year. These are irises, iris charm, which have not flowered at all. Maybe they'll flower in this fall. Wax myrtle that I transplanted from back there to here. That's a honeysuckle. I wasn't sure what color. It's Mexican honeysuckle. It's an orange, which means that should go in the front yard because that's where all my oranges are going to be. But we'll let it go for right now. This is a ready refill container plant group. that this one's called fruit salad. That is, I bought at Lowe's, and it's from, I think it's a partnership with Proven Winners. So this is like $20, which is kind of pricey, but I really bought it for this um, papyrus because this is really hard to find down in my area. We don't have a lot of people carrying a lot of Proven Winners selections. There's might carry like 3 or 4 plants a size, but this is really cute. Typically, like 6, 6, 6, 6. It's worth the price for what you're getting. I'm not these favorite plants, but I really did wanted that, and the purple and the yellow is fun with the color combinations that I was going for here. Um, Over here, I pruned my winterberry boxwood a little bit. I have some ajuga, some irises, some phlox, a lily, which I'm pretty sure the lily beetle ate the flea. I mean the buds. Some hyacinth bean. That's a winter honeysuckle. I bought it at a local botanical garden plant sale. Is an area I have to clean. These are plants I have to pot. They're grouped together for right now, so I don't have to water them as much. This is a peach that I bought last season that I really need to plant, but that's supposed to go in the front yard. These are sweet olive shrubs, which there's they're borderline perennial shrub, um, evergreen. I mean, they need some protection when the temperature dips down low. This is my cherry laurel, which I have another one there. I had planted these 3 at the same time, but I ended up cutting that one twice and then that one once. So now everything's kind of staggered. And then more cherry laurel, I mean sweet olive, which I'm going to have to remove these plants because once I get this fence in, um, this is the pathway. This will be a gate. So that is in the way. So I'll probably move these over here. Um, yeah, I need to slowly but surely I'm going through and putting stuff in and getting things to. This is the Lysatras or gay flower. These are danthus that survived the freeze. Planted those last fall. Lilies. Um, Pomegranate. Uh, Wonderful is a variety. I do have flowers, and I probably will have pomegranates, but these won't be ready until late summer. And I have to prune this down. This froze to the root last winter in an Arctic blast, and I didn't prune it then because I just like the structure of it. But oh, I need to definitely take these out because these will have those little burrs, those sticky burrs. Those need to come out. This is my berry bed, which I interplanted with some squash plants. That is a sweet sugar baby pumpkin, and that is a butternut squash, and that is a butternut squash. Butternut squash. I have blueberries, I have raspberries, and I have blackberries. So blackberries are supposed to do better in Texas. They were a little delayed. And I think I lost one in the middle. I had 3. Raspberries supposedly don't do well in Texas, so we'll see. Um, these blueberries, I'm really surprised. I have fruit. And I put this here so the plants can squash. Squash plants can climb over it as a trellis. I am kind of considering either planting some corn or a watermelon here also. We'll see. I do have my figs doing well. I didn't feed them yet. Probably will soon. I had underplanted some yarrow because I've read out of online from a nursery that sells figs in California that if you interplant with yarrow, it will produce better quality fruit or more fruit, I think it was. So I am looking forward to that. I have a white yarrow that's tall, and then I have a red yarrow. And I need to pull this snail seed. People do never plant this thing. It will climb everything and start to choke out your plants. One is called paprika. See, look at that fence line. So frustrating. So that's my pollinator garden. We'll go here right now. It's my compost pile. This is my other, oh, so that is called cold hardy fig tree. This is a Texas everberry. I have some gladiolas there that I somewhat trampled because I forgot they were there. Some yarrow. These poppies that have been doing gangbusters so well. Look at all these buds that I had received. They don't last very long though because I have a very good pollinator. I am leaving this one. I take them off because I want the blooms. So if it's producing seeds, it's not going to produce blooms unless it's a sterile hybrid. But it's on this last little legs. My poppy. I got these this seed. It was only 2 plants too, from a Baker Creek seed company. So I'm letting this one seed out so I can have seeds for next year. I also planted those in the winter on the last day of our last snow day. So these is the Yarrow New Vintage Red. I like the red. This is a black lily. I really hope the lily bug doesn't find it because I really want to see those lilies bloom. More yarrow. This is my lemon. Some zinnias that I hope will flower. What's up, Lucy? Excuse my laundry. I like drying my... I have a dryer, but I like drying my stuff outside. This is a lily. I'm hoping we have color in the next week or so. Should bloom soon. This is black. It should be a black lily. I got that at a mustard gardener's sale from Smith County, Texas. This is a I-Chang lime tree. Some more yarrow, some zinnias, some gladiolas, bulbs that I planted about a month ago. Well, not that long. These ones I planted at the beginning of the season. But look at these larkspur. I only have 3, but it's all 3 colors, so it's really cute. I had a little small pathetic yarrow bloom. And this dianthus has overwintered. It's doing well. I have bee balm. I believe that's a red. This is brown turkey. I had daffodils here, so I'm just letting... Oh, this is one gladiola. Oh, so pretty. It was so gorgeous. So this was Thalia, and it smelled really nice. I guess it's doing seeds. It might... Oh, I don't know. But I'm letting the green stay so it can... Oh, I think we have some seeds. But the longer I leave this green stalks up, the more time it has to grow the bulb. So bigger bulb, better flowers. So this is wood that I've been trying to burn for... It's either too windy or it rains. And then I had to put another fencing up because the dogs like marking this bee balm here. So yeah. So this is also Celeste fig. So as you can tell, I'm trying to grow a little cherry orchard. I mean a fig orchard. Man, this is a wood pile I've been working on. This is wood that has been chopped over the last few years. I am coming out here and trying to work on it. I can either use it as firewood, or I was going to try to make some kind of wattle fencing, but these are already stiff, so that's a little late. So I'm just going to mulch this and make mulch. Chip it, make mulch. Yeah, that whole fence line's a mess. That one definitely has to come down. Because the plan for back here is for me, what I want to do is move this laundry clothesline and make it parallel to the fencing, so that way there's more sun hitting it. The shade will really, the elms, that hackberry, and the shed constantly block out the light, especially in the winter months. So I am thinking of attaching a stud 2x4, running line from there, hooking line, hook, put in some kind of hook, um, or closed um, hook, and run the line to here, put one T-post here, and then another T-post ending right before the compost pile. And I really need to work on this so I can get light, and then I would put like some kind of fencing here or shrubs just to camouflage the clothesline a little bit. And then of course that's my compost pile, and that's just waiting. I put stuff sometimes that I don't want the dogs to touch on top, but I've been putting different things, leaf clippings, mulch, leaf mold or leaf litter, cardboard, some smaller branches, some woody material. That's my trash bag. It's just something that needs to get thrown in some garden soil. So this is my pollinator garden. Um, it's just barely coming into fruition. I did have some flowers on the Salvia greggii. That's Murray trees. I believe this one is. I don't think this is. This might be rose bicolor mirage, or it might be skullcap. I haven't figured that out yet. We'll see if we get any blooms. That's a dwarf Mexican petunia. I believe that's pink. They try to keep the whites here. I did some color blocking. Whites here, pinks here, um, yellows, and then purples. That is a wildflower seed that somehow sprouted, which it's really beautiful. So I just left it. And I did put St. John's wort here, which is a yellow. So it's kind of like yellows and purples. That is oak leaf hydrangea called ruby slippers. So the flower fluorescence should be turning a dark red. So that should probably go somewhere over here, but I'm kind of leaving this area alone for right now. I do need to plant that though. These are more of my heavy waters, and then there's these, the Salvia greggii don't like a lot of water. So these are rock roses. That's Brazilian. That's a Texas native. And then we have, I believe that's a pink Turk's cap. This was going to be mainly natives, but I have that crepe myrtle that I have moved in here, and I didn't get it out this month, this past season. So we'll see. And then I have this crazy grass, man. So annoying. But this is a American Beauty berry. That's the Simmons Beauty oak leaf hydrangea. Simmons Beauty oak leaf hydrangea, ruby slippers, and that's a volunteer cherry laurel, which I have another one back there. And I had moved one back here over the winter. I had moved two, but one did not make it. That one did. Hopefully it will survive this summer and do well. I do have quite a few volunteer cherry laurels back there that I want to move to other parts of the garden to use as screening. So there's another baby. There's baby one. But there's also baby sugar hackberry, which we don't want, and privet, which we also don't want. It's pain. Gotta get these small. Look at how big that root was. This is annoying. But see, there's a little clump of cherry laurels. And the way you can tell it's a cherry laurel, which by the way is slightly toxic, you crush up the leaf and you smell it, and it should smell like maraschino cherries. Hey, Pepper, come on, let's go inside. It's the wind is out, but it's still slightly humid, so the dogs are not loving this. So that's the backyard. I did have a small iris area. Oh, this is a Hugger culture thing I'm trying out. Um, I put cardboard down. Well, I weeded it at first to try to get rid of and tilled it a little bit. Did I till this area? No, I didn't till this one. Um, I weeded it and I used a string trimmer to knock the grass down. I put cardboard down and then I put uh, some dry pieces of the tree cuttings, branches. I don't know why tree cuttings. Basically, they were dried out. Oh, they weren't degrading yet, but so I put those down and then I put a bunch of leaf and brush mold um, from this past season, and now I put some compost down. So I'm hoping to make this my potato and my asparagus bed. So here we go. That's a palette. I'm gonna burn. It's my laundry. So this is a section that I was hoping to make like my little garden area. To put a garden, well, not garden area, but my garden station has not worked out yet. Just stuff, pots and stuff here. I have containers everywhere. So this was my little iris area. And quite a few of them bloomed. So it's past blooms. I don't know if anything else will bloom this season. But we had some oranges, we had some purples, we had some reds. We had a really weird yellow red. That's a cranium. And there's a bunch of snail seed, horsehead. That's a volunteer red oak, which I need to get rid of. And this is one of the oak leaf hydrangeas. And that's my falling down fence. Yeah, there's a bunch of work here to do. So I never have really figured out what I want to do with this area. I do want to take out these two elms. Just because they don't provide. Yeah, I just don't like them. But still considering it. So that's it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I haven't done the front yard, but it's kind of hot. So later in the week, I'll do the one on the front yard. Bye, girls. Say goodbye, girls. Okay, friends. Enjoy your day of gardening. Take care of yourself. Bye. Till next time.